Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Gary Wirtz, and I'm proud to be the director of the School of Music at Stephen F. Austin State University. We're making this recording today to replace freshman orientation that we would normally be doing at this time of the year and throughout the summer for all of you who are coming in as freshman music majors to begin in the fall of 2020. Normally we would all gather together and you'd be at a session right now about student success within the School of Music. And we'll do that now. You should be getting advising calls from your various advisors, or maybe even from me, which would normally also be a part of this. And that's going to happen on a different timeline, and maybe you've already done it. I hope you have. But in any event, let's cover a few topics today that you need to know just to be a student in the School of Music and to help you be successful both in your first year and throughout your whole time here. First of all, we're glad you're coming. By now you've auditioned, you've applied, you've been accepted, we hope, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But we're really glad you're coming to the School of Music at SFA. You're going to love your time here. This is a great place to be going to school. Without you, we wouldn't have jobs, so we're thrilled you're coming. In order for you to be a music major at SFA, you have to have auditioned and been accepted into someone's studio or into a program. In other words, you can't just choose to be a music major. If you have not auditioned for someone and they have not written to you and said, "You're in my studio, welcome to SFA," you're not a music major, and it won't be the case for you until you do that. So if that's the case, you could probably stop watching now and contact me or someone else about auditioning to become a music major. But if you're not in a studio accepted in writing, then you're not a music major at this time. If you are in a music major who's gone through everything I just mentioned, then we're glad you're coming, and you need to know these things. We're a large school of music as defined by the National Association of Schools of Music. We have almost 500 music majors here at any given time. And what that means for you is that there are a lot of opportunities. We have several concert bands, a huge marching band, several jazz bands, choirs, orchestra, and many, many chamber music opportunities. And that's just in the performing area. So there are all kinds of things for you to do here, and you're going to get a lot of opportunity as long as you're working hard and putting yourself out there. You need to know that you are going to have a very caring and committed faculty here. They're all great at what they do. They're all great scholars or artists by their own rights, but they're also very caring, committed teachers whose main goal is to help you reach your goals. So take advantage of those gifted people who are willing to give you their time. I want you to know that we're valued on this campus. We have the great fortune at SFA of being seen as sort of the crown jewel. The School of Music has been successful here for a long, long time. We have many great and successful alumni. And at SFA, we are recognized for being very good at what we do. That's good for you as you go around campus and say, "I'm a music major." People look at you and go, "Wow, that's great. You must really be good at what you do." Now I want you to know that our next goal for you, now that we've gotten you here, is to get you out of here. We want you out of here as soon as you can, with a degree in hand, with a great transcript, and with the recommendations of all the faculty who have taught you. That's how you're going to enter the workforce in the best possible shape, and that's what we're here to help you do. In order for you to be successful here in the next few years, and starting with this semester, here is a list of some of the things you need to take care of. First of all, you need to inform yourselves. There are things you need to know. You can go on the website, which is music.sfasu.edu, and I want you to go on there and download a few things. First of all, under academics, follow the various links and download the degree check sheet that goes with your major. If you're a music education major and you're a vocalist, you're going to download the BM for an all-level teaching certificate in vocal music. If you're a sound recording technology major, download that check sheet. If you're a composition major, download that check sheet. That check sheet shows you every class that you're going to have to take between now and graduating, and that's something you want to know now. Also go over on the School of Music website to the pull-down menu called Operations, and download the undergraduate handbook. By the time the fall starts, we'll have the most recent one up there, but even the one that's there now is going to tell you everything you need to know about being a music major, all the things that aren't on a degree check sheet, all the little rules and all the little procedures that you need to know are in the School of Music Undergraduate Student Handbook. You should also read the general bulletin that goes with your entry year. That's everything about being a student at SFA that has to do with everything other than being a music major. So download the general bulletin. You can find it by using the search bar on the SFA homepage, general bulletin, and open up the undergraduate one for your year. There's all kinds of stuff on the School of Music webpage, and so open that frequently. When you get here, your advisor is going to be the person you take lessons with every week for the most part. That's your trumpet teacher, your vocal teacher, your bassoon teacher, whatever it is that you play, that person is usually your advisor, with the exception of the sound recording technology area, and the advisor in that area is Mr. James Adams and Mr. Jim Taylor. They will be the advisors for that area. When you get here, from the very first day, establish a great work ethic. Don't wait to get started. On your first day of classes, get up early and practice. Stay up late and practice. Study for all of your classes. Practice the piano. Do your theory homework. Go to tutoring sessions. Go to your faculty members' office hours when you don't understand something. They are required to post time just to meet with you. Most of them tell me students don't come see them. Students who do poorly often don't come see them. So go take advantage of those resources, faculty members, and meet with them when you're having trouble. Meet with them when you're not having trouble. They like seeing you. Go to class. It is shocking how many people pay the money it costs to go to college to not go to class. Go to every class, every one of them. You paid for it. Go learn something. Turn in every assignment. Faculty members tell me that 95% of the reason that students fail courses are because they either didn't go to class or didn't turn in the work, or often both of those things. While you're here, learn to be versatile. Don't be only a classical marimbist. Don't only be a jazz guitarist. Learn to be everything you can be. Learn to be a classical player, a jazz player. See if you can learn to write some music. Learn everything you can so that when you leave, you are very versatile. And when you apply for a job, they see through your transcript you've done more than just play your instrument in concert band every semester. Be everything you can be as a musician. Come with the mindset that you're going to grow while you're here. Don't come with the mindset that you're already what you want to be. Otherwise, that'll be what you are when you leave. Growth mindset is a great thing to adopt on your way into college. Here are some other things about being a university student in general nowadays that are not really rules set by us at all. You have to always be taking at least 12 hours that apply to your degree plan in order for you to get your full financial aid package. That's important because if you have a lot of dual credit courses, you have to really manage which courses you take when over a period of 8 semesters to be able to make sure you have 12 hours every semester that apply to your degree plan. If you have 30 hours, 35 hours of dual credit, we're going to have to be very creative. We have ways to deal with that by taking minors and things like that, but be aware that it's important to have a plan at all times for when you're going to take what, so that you always have enough hours that apply to your degree plan to get your full financial aid package, assuming you need financial aid. Most people do. You may only attempt 30 hours beyond what is required for your degree plan before you start paying additional tuition. This is a state law. Music ed degrees are 133 hours, composition, performance, and SRT are 120. Once you hit the 30 beyond what's required, you start paying this extra tuition. You're never going to hit that as a problematic area unless you fail or drop a lot of classes. So this isn't a reason to not be in the opera when you're a vocal major or not be in jazz band if you're a trombone player. It just means don't fail classes repeatedly or you're going to run into this problem. So guess what? Here I sit, the director of a school of music, telling you take classes and pass them, don't fail them, pass them on the first try. There's advice from a college professor. Who would have thought? In music, we have a rule that we put in place solely meant to motivate you to do your best. Most of you are going to do that anyway. But in music, if you fail to meet the minimum required grade for a course more than once, you're kicked out of the major. So for example, music theory has a required grade of C before you can continue in the sequence. If you make a D or lower once, you can take it again. If you make a D or lower a second time, you're no longer allowed to be a music major. Before you get too frightened about that, just pass it by the second time. Most of you will pass it the first time. If you're struggling with courses, go get help to make sure that you don't fail anything twice. You will cause your bill to be much higher, your student loan debt to be much higher, if you fail classes more than that. That's why we have made that rule, among other things. By the way, this is just a little personal thing. You'll also make your bill higher if you park in the faculty parking lot. So don't do that, because when you get tickets, they put them on your bill. Parents, watch for this one, because students don't have to tell you why the bill was higher. Before you can get your financial aid, you have to have declared a concentration. This is an important thing that you have to do. You can't just say I'm a music major. Your academic transcript needs to show that you're majoring in music and focusing on an area like music education, sound recording technology, performance, something like that. So make sure you've done that, and then you'll be able to get your financial aid. If your financial aid is being hung up, that could be what has gone wrong, so check on that. To kind of summarize what this has all been about, I want to tell you that people who make laws and rules above our level at the state and the federal government have determined some of these things, like they're only going to allow you to attempt 30 hours beyond what's required for a degree before you start paying extra. That's not our rule, that's a state rule. The federal government has decided you have to be taking 12 hours that apply to a degree plan to get a full financial aid package. All of these things are in place, hoping to inspire you to go through, do what you're supposed to do as efficiently and quickly as possible, so you don't add up to a lot of debt when you get out of here, and that you have a very clean, good-looking transcript when you go and try to get a job somewhere. We want your resume to look good when you leave. We want you to be versatile, and we want to be able to recommend you for jobs. So from the day you get here, spend every moment trying to become recommendable, and you're going to earn the recommendations of your faculty members. You're going to have a great-looking transcript, great-looking resume, and you're going to have the least amount of debt you could have had, and that's a good thing. We can't wait to see you guys here in the fall. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or anyone in the School of Music, and we're here to help you throughout the summer. See you soon.